I'm excited to bring you the product launch for the CST Tires Sahara ATMs. The CST Sahara's ATMs, which are a hybrid tire with a 50-50 split between road and dirt. Where passion meets the ground, the CST's mission statement, and with a tire like the CST Sahara's ATMs, you can see it. Some major changes have happened. They've got a really nice tread block pattern design on the tread itself. They've used a really nice intermediate compound which allows for maximum traction both on the road and on the dirt. Some things to consider: strength, both in the compound and in the sidewalls. This tire supports a 10-ply layered build, which just adds for strength and rigidity. The tread block pattern design allows for a greater spread of tire tread to the road. I think going forward with a tire like this, the only way to really test them is take them out there and find out if the 50-50 split is warranted. When a tire says ATMs, they're actually saying it's a crossover or hybrid tire between an all-terrain and mud. All-terrain would kind of be a 70-30 split between tar and dirt. These tires, however, have been built with a 50-50 build, 50% on tar and 50% on dirt. Now, in all my years of overlanding, we spend more time on the tar than we do on the dirt. However, when we are on the dirt, we need maximum traction. Things like thick sand, mud, dirt driving, potholes, all of those sorts of things come into play when it comes to talking about a tire and what you're expecting to get out of your tire. With the design they have now, they've built in nice grooves in the tread block pattern to allow for ejection of mud. And with the compound that they've added, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a silent ride. The intricately designed side biter wall of the tire has got really special grooves that allow for ejection of both mud, sand, and aeration to the tire. I think the spread when it comes to water on tar or asphalt might be an interesting one. With thicker grooves on the inner outside panel of the tire pattern itself, I think the movement of water will make for a very seamless process. And with the intermediate compound that they've used and developed, I think the traction is going to be there. Something you always begin to worry about when you talk about an all-terrain tire. And from the appearance and just looking at the tire, it's an impressive looking tire. It still has an aggressive appeal while still looking like an all-terrain tire with a good spread or footprint on both the tar and dirt. With the 3-ply sidewall, you're guaranteed strength, that's for sure. And with the steel belting built into the side biting grip of the tire, it's going to be very interesting. And just from visually seeing this tire, I'm extremely surprised. It's a quality built tire. You can have a look at it, no doubt. Everything has been precision made. I just like the tire tread compound. It's almost soft to the touch with a bit of flex, and at the bottom it seems to have a bit of hardness to it. A 10-ply layered built tire. That's just excellent. And I think when these tires come out to the market from a retailer store in Africa and near you, worldwide, then it's definitely going to be a tire to consider when purchasing. This episode proudly brought to you by CST Tires South Africa, and a big thank you to them for allowing me to get to test, fit, and put this product through its paces out in the African bush. The CST Sahara ATMs, a tire I've been very curious about and quite surprised just from initial impressions looking at them to do the job that I need them to do. I think enough of me talking. Let's get these things fitted to the Ford Ranger and let's take them out there for what surely is going to be a great African adventure. Check this out. I arrive at Hi-Q Centurion for fitment of the CST ATM tires, and the tires that the chaps are installing are sized at 265/65 17s. This tire size has been rated for a max load carrying capacity of 1,400 kilograms, so 1.4 tons per tire.
And this tire size has a speed rating of Q, which means they have 160 kilometers per hour maximum speed rating on asphalt. The 265/65/17 tires will fit a standard wheel rim size of 7.5J, and in this fitment, we'll be pairing them up with these bad boys, the Saturn Black A-Line Destroyer wheels, which have a load rating of 1,250 kilograms per wheel. This tire size can take a maximum tire pressure rating of 65 psi, which is equivalent to 4.48 bar.
So I'm in the fitment room, and the CST Sahara ATM tires are going on the A-line rims, and I tell you, they actually look very nice.
Gonna put the wheel on the balancing machine.
The 265/65/17s are a standard tire size when purchasing a new bucky, pickup or ute, and more tire sizes will be available, so check in with your local tire retailer. I look forward to bringing you the tire launch of the new CST Sahara ATM tires, built for the African bush where passion meets the ground.
My first and initial impressions, well, on the road, a lot less noisier, actually very quiet. So I think that's a big tick. I'm on the road now, and we're off on an adventure. I cannot wait to show you just how these tires do out there as an ATM tire. So tell me we're not putting these through the proper mud test. We're going to use the Indiflate now, try and get these tire pressures to a more acceptable and mud-friendly level. We deflated tires, and yeah, quite an improvement. I think the overall traction increases, but deflate your tires and get as much traction as you possibly can when driving in clayey conditions. It's completely waterlogged in KZN. They've had a lot of rain. This is adventure.
The CST Sahara ATM tires have allowed me to visit wild places in Southern Africa. As an overlander, they also give me the confidence to capture great memories when out in the bush. Having put just over 3,000 kilometers on these tires, I'm confident in saying that they are a durable tire built to withstand the harsh terrains that we experience. Having now visited wild places and on wild roads, it was time to begin my journey back to civilization. But as adventure goes, there's one last test for these tires. Having driven on tar, mud, marshland and gravel, I wanted to find out if the tires are up to the task of traversing some gnarly rocky terrain. A place where even the avid bike adventurers put their machines and bodies to the test. It's an amazing thing to witness that the strength in the sidewalls revealed zero surface damage to sidewall, zero pinching of the tire, and no pitting in the tread blocks during the totality of this adventure. The intermediate compound allowed for great traction and is a durable adversary while still affording a comfortable driver's experience. A 50-50 split between asphalt and off-road driving conditions is what the CST Sahara ATM tires have been designed and built for. And I'm both surprised and excited that after driving them hard and with very little regard to looking after them, I'm really impressed. The 13mm of tread block extrusion is spot on for most driving applications, and I look forward to bringing you a full review of these tires after longer usage of them and after having put some proper mileage on them. Where passion meets the ground, I welcome the CST Sahara ATM tires to the market and am excited that you now have a cost-effective, premium-built tire that offers reliability and durability for your next adventure. Wishing you all safe travels, I'm Ryan Crocker, and this is 4x4 Ventures. Stay safe and keep trucking. Until the next one, I'll see you out there. Cheers. This episode proudly brought to you by CST Tires.